So I got a request to do some of the positive aspects of what a spiritual awakening might help you see or realize inside of yourself. So here's 4 big shifts that you're definitely going to notice once you get through that crap stage at the start. I love talking about this stuff, you know. I often think, am I in the right job? And I do. Sometimes I think about putting it all down and leaving and, you know, going to trade cryptocurrencies or something. But I always keep coming back to this because it's in me, you know. And that's actually one of the things I want to talk about. I wasn't planning to say any of that, but one of the things is you're going to find out what is so strongly inside of you. We'll call this your primal urge. Your primal urge is what your natural energies would do if you are left alone, and what they would just bring out of you, you know. And so you're going to really find that. And so what am I trying to say here in a different way? You're going to see inside of your life, maybe we'll call this number 1, you're going to be able to see after a period of doing your sadhana, of course. And if you want some sadhana, you can sign up for the Freedom Blueprint down below. You'll have to apply, and it's a paid product, so expect to invest in yourself. Or there's the free complimentary Freedom Toolkit that you can sign up for. That'll give you a little bit of sadhana, a little bit of mindset training, stuff like this. Really helpful. Won't take you all the way, but it's free. So, you know, why not take it? I want you to have it. So you might as well take it if you want it. But you're going to see where your life is going. And that's going to bring a really empowered feeling. Once you've done this, we'll call it the crap stage, huh? Because there are certain aspects of this at the start of the awakening where everything is so new, isn't it? And we recognize that we're projecting all of our fear into the future, and we're probably hearing things as well, reading lots of books and hearing the wrong kind of stuff for us at the wrong time. So that can make things a bit toxic and horrible. And also we're reading lots of stuff online as well of people that have probably not embodied the stuff, that are just projecting all of their fears onto it, and then you're hearing that too and going, oh God, I don't want any of this. And basically all of it's wrong. So try and be quite discerning about where you get your information from. Even from me, if this doesn't make sense, or this, you know, you don't like it, don't listen, isn't it? Take what works for you and then leave what doesn't. But you're going to get, again, through your hard work, a very serious vision of where your life's going to go. And so therefore you can put, or begin putting, all of your life energies and momentum towards that. And that is a really empowering feeling. The second thing, after a period of time, life is going to make a lot more sense. In fact, this is a step further, but there is something called as a prana vedan, or prana veda. It's like Darth Vader, and it makes you pretty much as powerful, but in the positive way. So these prana vedans, and one really good example of this is Sadhguru, but also in your own way you're going to gain this knowledge. What it really means is you're going to have the ability to feel the mechanics of life and the way in which it works. And that also is really a very empowering state of being to being. Now that's an extra step, like life's going to make sense and you can begin seeing things and you're like, oh, okay, I'm on the right track and this is nice. Then you feel supported, right? But that prana vedan, that's the next stage of that, where you understand completely the mechanics of life, because all of the macrocosm is in you. You're an aspect of that. And so by doing the work inside of yourself, you begin to see how life works, how it really is. And that is wonderful. And quite frankly, in this day and age, a superpower. Because you then go from completely bloody unconscious, living from all of your parents' belief systems and mates' belief systems and just trying to fit in, to just being your own solid rock, isn't it? But it's not like you're a separate rock here, you're very separated here. You are this thing that is all that is, in a way. And so that is also, I'm using this word way too much, but very empowering, because then you really don't give a crap what anybody else thinks, and you don't need to be right, and you don't need to show people that you're right while still knowing inside, actually no, I know a little bit better than you, or something like this. It's not arrogance, it's like, but I can see it, it's this way. So that will be wonderful too. I'm not saying I'm a Pranavaden either, so don't take that, but this is just, you begin seeing more of life the way it really is, and that's powerful. So the next one, number 3, that word empowering keeps wanting to come up, but you're going to know your place in this world. Another way to say this is you're going to know your authority in life. You're designed a certain way. You have a blueprint, isn't it? And as we're waking up to that blueprint, we begin to get little tidbits, little messages of that through inspiration, of that which probably is for me. It's that primal urge being unfolded that was covered in loads of negative beliefs about self. But when that's gone, what's going to stop you really being you? And you really being you fits into the jigsaw of all that is perfectly, because you're designed, your blueprint is designed to fit in. But in a way, to also stand out, because everybody has Michael Jordan, I hope he's a basketball player, level genius inside of them. Everyone's got their thing. Someone's a little Albert Einstein. It's just different for each people. And I'm not saying I'm a genius at all, because frankly, I'm a nuisance to my girlfriend, I'm sure, and a nuisance to the people around me, because I'm quite demanding, so definitely not a genius. But I can understand why and how, when we really become ourselves and really streamline our energies single-pointedly into becoming more and more of ourselves, how more and more of that inner genius, which is what we all are, that natural life intelligence wakes up in you. Then you'll know your authority in life. You'll know what you are, who you are, and what you're about. And that is wonderful for your self-esteem. Thank God I didn't say empowering. But talking about self-esteem, number 4, that is where a huge amount of self-esteem comes from. Now, you're going to have trials. You know it. You've been through them. And you're going to have tribulations and challenges. But it's through those that maketh the man, in a way. It's how we gain that self-esteem, and it's not an egoic self-esteem, it's just you know who you are because of who you're attracting into your life and the way that life is asking you to serve. And so in this way, that does bring a wonderful comfort, a wonderful peace of almost like, at last, I can see what I'm here to do. And then when I do that, I know that I can safely go all in on that, and everything is going to be just fine. So here's to that, and here's to your path. I love you lots. Namaste.